Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you. I don't know who's up after who, so if you know your order, just go.
How do I do this? Do I just hit the page down button? Arrow down or page down? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Bowers. I'm the Assistant Controller for Financial Reporting. One of the changes that Kim made when she started here was she had never seen a financial reporting group that didn't report directly to the CFO. So she made some changes and shifted around some responsibilities within the accounting department. Due to the timing of that change, which has happened since our last meeting, soon after that meeting, with the audit and the consumption with the department of that, I didn't really have time to put my hands around who was doing what, create a mission for the department and communicate it out to you all as to what financial reporting is, because I'm pretty sure that no one outside of accounting knows what financial reporting means. So what I'm gonna go over today is I'm gonna introduce you to the financial reporting team and discuss with you their roles and responsibilities within the department, provide a little more detailed overview of the 2010 audit, discuss our approach with policies and procedures, and discuss some other financial reporting matters. So, my department, it's me. Again, I'm Tracy Bowers, I'm the Assistant Controller. I don't really do anything, because I have everybody else now, so I just kind of oversee things. So I'm going to jump into what everyone else does. I'm going to have Kondo. Can you stand up? Kondo's the financial reporting manager. She joined us in November of last year. She's doing everything I used to do. So she's going to help me out with the, everybody's going to help me out with the 2010 audit until we have our final position that was previously held by Sarah Winton. So it's going to be some audit responsibilities, audit requests. She's currently in charge of the donor audits Kim mentioned, KFW and the Dutch. She's doing the 990. She's working on our DUF reconciliation. As I mentioned, she will be doing the audit and all other financial reports within the group. We have Claudio Silva. I'm going to stand up. A lot of you probably know Claudia. Claudio is in charge of our field reporting. This includes QuickBook uploads, error suspense. We're moving into things like deconsolidations with a couple of our platforms, and if you have any other questions involving field transactions, field uploads, things of that nature, that's your man right there. We have Chad Bender. He's our financial reporting guy. He's going to be in a lot of your faces in the near future, working on LBI reports, creation of new ones, cleaning up of old ones, getting rid of some old ones. In accounting, a lot of times we're just the messenger, and we really need others within the organization to help us validate a lot of the data that we're extracting from the system. So look for Chad in the near future. We got Dorsey. Everybody knows Dorsey. Dorsey goes without introduction. Dorsey's going to be helping out with the field reporting, field grading, which is going to come back. 3 classes. She's going to be helping us out with the audit and tracking field submission information. We have Heidi. Well, another thing Kim did when she started is she was able to make a lot of noise in the financial reporting group, and we added 2 new positions, which was the financial reporting manager and Heidi, who is her official title is the internal controls accountant, but we consider her our policies and procedures gal. It's a much needed position at PSI for quite some time. She is going to be documenting the policies and procedures relative to accounting, and that reaches out and touches a lot of your departments also. So she will also be one that's in your face quite a bit. So please meet with them. So this is then Mercy, who I don't think is here today. She's not here. Okay. Mercy does QB uploads and is a cheery face in the accounting department. 2010 audit update. As Kim mentioned, we have new auditors. We're all very, very excited to have BDO be our audit for the 2010 financial statements. They will be on site May 2nd. They've actually already started doing some work. They were here for a 2-day information session last week, I believe, where they learned everything about PSI. I appreciate those of you who participated in that presentation. I think it's going to make the transition a little smoother. They now know a little bit more about us and how it is that we do business. But as I mentioned, they're coming on site in May. A lot of the initial work that they'll be doing will be around documentation, our internal controls, our policies and procedures, some agreements. One thing that's new this year is they are going to do field office visits. This is something that KPMG, our previous auditor, never did. So this is going to be a challenge for both BDO and for PSI. The field staff, although used to auditors, are not used to headquarters auditors. We're going to piggyback a lot of the site visits that the auditors do with OFOG visits. Potentially, the financial reporting group might have to go out and accompany the auditors on these trips just to know what they're doing and make sure that the appropriate questions are getting answered.